Greetings everyone, Master Grogan here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. It's day 20 of the 31 days to become bully-proof. Yes, that means we've had 19 days prior to this. And if you've missed them, check them out, folks. And I guarantee there's probably some out of the 19, maybe all 19 days and ways that you've bullied yourself. And I kind of share with you openly ways I've bullied myself and what I've done to kind of become bully-proof. And then I share those tips and suggestions and strategies with you to help you so you don't have to fight those battles alone. So, what are we talking about on day 20? Your nutritional input. Oftentimes, and I'm sure some of us out there are just as guilty, we've bullied ourselves by what we put in our bodies, right? Our nutrition has not been the best. Now, yesterday, day 19, we talked about your mental input, what you're putting in your mind, what you're putting in your mental garden. You know, stinking thinking going in, stinking thinking coming out. Well, the same thing. Stinking nutrition going in, stinking nutrition hurting, and then yucky coming out, right? Now think about this. Your car functions on gas, right? It's gotta be the perfect mixture. Now I'm not all much of a mechanic, so I don't know a lot about what goes in, but I know fuel has got to go in. Gasoline for a car. You put diesel fuel in a regular car, it's not gonna run right. You put water in a car, it's definitely not gonna run right. So you gotta have the right nutrition in your car, figuratively speaking, or it's not gonna run right. If you don't put the right nutrition in you, you're not gonna run right. You're not gonna function right. You're not gonna feel good. And not only are you not gonna feel good here in your stomach, but of course, you know, the wrong nutrition is gonna add weight in all the wrong places, but it also has a devastating effect up here. Yeah, with all the trans fats and triglycerides, all the stuff that's going in the food right now, that preservatives to keep it longer, right? Yeah, that also affects your mind. It truly does. Your mind needs natural input. It needs natural nutrition, or it's not gonna run right. Your body's not gonna run right. Now, here's something you may not know. Your nutrition is what we're talking about, but your digestive system, which obviously has a lot to do how it works with your nutrition, but your digestive system is the hardest working system in your body. So if you eat right before you go to bed and you go to sleep, well, you haven't had a chance to wear it off. You're gonna run it off. And obviously the body burns a lot more fat and burns the food more and helps your digestive system out if you're moving around. Well, if you're sleeping, you're not burning as much. But your digestive system does not shut down, thank goodness, or horrible things would happen, but it's working overtime. And being the hardest working system in your body, if it's working overtime when you're sleeping and it's working even harder because it's trying to digest and process things that are unnatural, you're not sleeping very well. And if you're not sleeping very well, you're not gonna wake up the next day very refreshed, are you? No, you're gonna wake up the next day exhausted because your body was never at complete rest. And what happens when you wake up exhausted? Well, you don't have a whole lot of willpower. And when you don't have a whole lot of willpower, that's when you cave to eating the wrong things. Instead of making a better breakfast, you probably hit the snooze button because you didn't sleep very well. So you get up and you're running late. So maybe you skip breakfast, or maybe you drive through the drive-through and get something, and you know that first bite, you're starving, but you cram it all down and you're like, oh, I wish I wouldn't have done that. Oh my gosh. Well, now your body's got your nutrition, or your digestive system's got to work twice as hard to break down those impurities. Once again, you're not feeding your car the right type of gasoline, so to speak. So all day long, the harder your digestive system's working, the more it's chopping away at your willpower. Then you leave work, you're exhausted. You know you should go home and eat something nutritional. You know you should probably go to the gym and work out, but you don't. What happens? End up in the drive-through line again, and the process starts all over again. The endless cycle, the endless yo-yo. I've been caught in it. I really have. It sneaks up on you. You know, I got up to 199 pounds a couple years ago. Holy cow, I realize for some folks that's not a lot, but like I said in previous videos, you know, I'm 5'7.5", maybe 5'8" if I stand on my tiptoes. That's a lot of extra weight for me. And of course, just like anybody else that's put on a lot of weight, it happened overnight. Well, I'd like to believe that, but you know that's not true. It's not true. It was those small little choices, wrong choices, small little improper nutritional intake I was taking in, not putting the right gas in my engine, baby. It happens and it catches up to you. So one way I bullied myself is not monitoring, it's an easy word for me to say, my nutritional intake. Just like yesterday's video, monitor what goes in your mind, monitor what goes in here as well. There you go. Good enough? I hope so. Well, make sure you tune in tomorrow, day 21. Man, we're busting through these 31 days of bullyproof, getting through it here. And of course, my whole goal was one a day for this whole month. And, different ways that I bullied myself. I love you. God loves you. Please share that love with the world. And until we talk again, you get out there and do your best. And I promise, you'll be your very best. You'll become bullyproof. Yeah. And you'll live your best kick in life. God bless you. God bless your loved ones. Tune in tomorrow for day 21, baby. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.